What's going on, y'all? It's your girl, Miss J, with Juicy Poppin' in Style Atlanta. And we are here with the producers of the great movie, A Wesley Christmas, Bree and Chuck West. Thank you guys so much for your time.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us.
Look, I'm excited. Okay, if you can't tell, I'm excited because I watched the trailer of the movie and it just brings me, it's so nostalgic, I think, for any black family. Just to watch it, just to see, you know, families, we have our drama,
right?
But it also shows the love and the meaning behind the holidays. But before we even get into the movie, let's talk about you guys, how you guys met. You're an AKA, you're a Kappa. You guys have blended family. Okay? Look, you got 4 sons, you have 4 daughters. You guys brought them together. Yes. I've been doing my research on y'all. So tell our viewers, you know, all about the love story and how it all has come together to where we are now.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, it was really special. She came into the strip club and I was dancing that day.
His butt was so firm. Oh my God!
I get him every time.
And after I tried to give him $1, he said, "How about your number?" And then the rest is history.
Okay, I know. See, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, this is the inspiration of black love right here. If you can't play with your spouse, you don't need to be with them.
No, we actually met. It's a really sweet story, but a very quick version of a very sweet story. Our very dear friend Biz Marquis, rest his soul, introduced us at an event, actually at a Delta Centennial.
Wow!
And I was there with some friends, and I met him, and the rest is kind of history.
I love it.
We can't even give you the short version.
Come on, give me out of tea.
A little bit more. Okay, so she was in the place. Biz. So Biz is a dear friend of both of us separately. So we didn't. So we didn't know each other. So every time Biz would see me across the country, he would play my favorite song, which was Sardines and Pork and Beans. It still is.
Okay.
So she was already in the place, and I came in with my friend because we were doing a press junket or premiere for Almost Christmas.
Baggage Claim.
Baggage Claim, my partner's film. And so I walked in, and like she said, it was a Delta Centennial, and I walked in there with green and white. So she's like, "Who is this walking in here?"
With the wrong colors.
With the wrong colors on.
And I don't do right. So,
you go against the grain.
So I walk in, and shortly after Biz saw me, he started playing Sardines and Pork and Beans.
Okay.
So, you know, I'm like, that's my
song.
Look. Busy out here. And I look over there, and she is dancing to my song.
Wow. Just that connection like that.
She getting
down.
Okay. It wasn't like that.
So
it was not all that.
Let me slide on over here and dance.
See what's going on.
Yeah. And then we left there and we stayed together for 4 days straight.
Wow.
Clutch the pearls.
Yeah.
Look.
4 days
okay, because baby.
Then we had to leave each other. I had another event in Philly, and then she had an event in Vegas. And then so she came up to Philadelphia. We were doing another screening, and then she asked me, this is the famous line of our relationship. She asked me, "What we doing?"
No, you asked me what we were doing, and what did I say?
We were smoking a hookah. I was like, so what you trying to do? She said, "What you doing?"
And he hesitated for a minute, and I said,
"If you scared, go buy a dog."
Oh.
I said,
and the rest is
look.
No, she ain't just say that to me. She must not know who I am.
Oh, I ain't scared.
And then I was walking out like, hey. She said, "Go buy a dog if you scared." And then the rest is history.
Okay, y'all heard it first right here. So let's ask a little bit more deeper. With you guys having a blended family, how do you manage that? Manage your business, manage your personal life? Like, how do you manage all of that?
I think, first of all, God, we're very spiritual, and we put God first in everything we do, and we're actually best friends. I know a lot of people say it, but we really, really are. I think we spend about 99.5% of our time together.
We're together all the time.
Yeah,
that's beautiful.
All the time, and we just get so much fun, have so much fun laughing, you know, trying to just stay focused and grounded and committed to just trying to continue to do better. You know, they say the difference between a saint and a sinner is that every day the saint just gets up every day and tries to do better each day. So that's what we do. Like, we're just always trying to improve upon ourselves, upon our family, upon our business. And, you know, we've been very blessed. I do feel very blessed to have him. And even when things get rough, we do put him back on the pole.
Hey, now you have the dollars ready.
Come up short sometimes.
Okay. You gotta make sure they right.
And I still got the firm buzz.
The ladies love firm buzz. Okay.
That paper.
So let's get into the movie just a little bit.
Okay.
First, what was the inspiration behind it? Because like I said, it's so nostalgic. It's so relatable. Any black person can really relate to it.
I think.
Hold on, I gotta start this one.
Okay, go ahead.
First of all, before we actually got to the film, we were people were pitching projects to us, and we were taking projects, doing our deal with BET and other platforms. And every time we got a project, she would have to go in and do like a rewrite to it, no matter where we got it from.
But I wasn't a writer. I was just a producer. But I would want to make it sound more believable because it's nothing like a corny story. You know what I mean? It's just as bad to produce it, just as difficult to produce it as it is to watch it.
Got it.
We weren't calling her a writer at the time, but she was definitely a writer because she was making everything that we did better. So, and that's our relationship in the business.
I love it.
She's the creative side, and I'm the numbers guy, and then so we mesh well. Except for when she crosses over the line, you know how y'all are.
That yin and yang. Sometimes we gotta give y'all that extra little push.
Come over and I think I just
He has to remind me. He's like, "Well, you're on the wrong side," and I'll be like, "Okay, I'll just be here for a minute." But
just hear me out.
Those numbers aren't right. But, so she started writing A Wesley Christmas a year and a half ago.
yeah, it was a couple of years ago.
Yeah, a couple of years ago. And but we were doing projects, so she never had a chance to really just focus on writing the project. So 4 months before we actually went into principal photography, I told her, I said, because she had come with different renditions of the piece, and I was saying, no,
writing.
Baby, it ain't ready yet. You know, do some more work. And then, you know, all that sweet, loving stuff that we talk about,
It wasn't working.
Yeah. So she was like, so she was getting a little upset at me.
Okay.
So I told her, I said, we had like 4 months out. I said, finish the script. Just take some time, just go finish the script, and we're going to shoot it in November.
Wow.
And she went and worked on it and worked on it and worked on it, and that's what you see on the screen.
Wow.
Now I have to give her praises, so I got to give her flowers. Now she can tell the story.
Thank you.
Look, come on, tell me the real story.
So, you know, I think that, you know, it's always so amazing to kind of peek into other families and how they celebrate Christmas. Christmas is very important to us, as you can imagine. Like, we all get dressed up in Christmas stuff. The girls were always down. We'd always put on our Christmas pajamas and stuff. But trying to get the boys to do it was a whole nother situation. But I think to appease us, they started doing it too.
Okay.
So, like, every year we design a T-shirt, get our pajama pants, and we rock out Christmas.
I love
every
it.
year.
Do you guys have grandkids? Do they?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Not yet. No, but the
Ooh,
kids.
that's a scary thing.
I know.
Look.
But the kids do range from 15 to 28. So
Okay.
they very well could.
Okay.
But no, we don't.
Okay.
But so basically, I just felt like Christmas is so important, and it's such a special time, especially, and we're such colorful people, you know, and I think it's important to kind of remember that stuff, and that everything during Christmas and holidays isn't always love, peace, and hair grease. You know what I mean? Sometimes there's some drama, sometimes there's some sadness. You know, you never know what people are going through. So it's just a kind of, for me, it was important to capture a real black family and deal with, you know, real issues that black families deal with and how they love each other through it.
Yes, and that was a question I was going to ask you. What sets this apart from other black Christmas movies that we've seen in the past? We've seen other ones, you know, where they have the drama but they don't show that love. And so that's something that I can tell from the trailer, that's something, and even just in your relationship alone in real life, that is something that carries over into the film. So let's switch it up a little bit. We're going to play a little game with you guys, okay?
We like games.
Since it is the holiday season, we got to know.
Okay.
And this is a quick speed round, so as soon as I ask the question, you got to give your answer right on the bat, okay?
Okay.
Do you like cornbread or yeast rolls?
Cornbread.
Okay. Ham or fried turkey?
Fried turkey, but we don't eat meat anymore, so that would be a kind of trick.
So tofurkey?
Ooh.
No? Okay.
Salmon.
All right. Salmon, okay. All right. Green beans or greens?
Collard greens.
Okay. What about macaroni and cheese or sweet potatoes?
Macaroni and cheese.
Yeah.
See, okay.
He's a bad person.
You make the macaroni and cheese?
Uh-huh. I like it and sweet potatoes.
Okay.
We have about 80 people for Christmas, for Thanksgiving.
Okay. Yeah. Last one, pound cake or vanilla cake?
Pound cake.
Okay. There it is. And you make it from scratch?
Yes.
Oh, she don't play when it comes to the kitchen.
So what we doing for Thanksgiving?
Y'all are welcome to come. If y'all find yourself in the DMV,
I'll find myself in the DMV, okay?
80 more people in there.
Look, I'm here for it.
The only requirement if you come to our house for Thanksgiving is you have to participate in the talent show after dinner.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. I can figure out a talent. I got about 2 or 3 weeks. Okay. I can participate. So let me ask you guys this. What is one thing that you want the viewers to take away from this movie?
That for us is understanding that it's a real film. It's authentic. It's not, okay, well, you have a problem and it gets fixed. Sometimes it don't get fixed. It's not always wrapped up into a bow. You have to deal with issues as a family, and you have to get through it. Everything's not going to be good all the time, and that's real.
I think also we want the people to fall in love with the Wesleys because we have a 3-picture deal on the Wesleys. So you'll see them this year.
Woo, that makes
Come on now.
Next year.
Come on now.
You'll see them a year for 3 years. So we're excited. This year is a Wesley Christmas, but each year is going to be crazy.
It's going to be something different.
It's going to be something different.
Okay, so what else are you guys working on besides the Wesleys?
Ooh.
Can you guys share?
We're about to release right now we have Stalked Within, which is a suspense thriller. We actually shot in Atlanta last February on BET and BET Plus. And then we are getting ready to release at the end of this month, actually December 1st, Hush, which is our first series, episodic series for All Black Network. 8 episodes, and it's like a Black Girl's Desperate Housewife meets How to Get Away with Murder with a whole lot of scandal.
Oh, I'm tuning into that.
Off the chain.
I am tuning into
Essence
that.
Magazine actually said that we were one of the top 14 film series to watch this fall. So we're very
Let me tell you, when you watch it,
I'm tuning in. Look, I am tuning in.
It's going to be something for that tail.
Checks on the pole.
Look,
I'm not, but you will see.
Somebody else will be. So y'all tune in if you want to see some posts. And really quickly, if our viewers want to get in contact with you, possibly if they have some projects they want to get picked up, how can they reach out to you guys?
Well, we're on social media at Octet Productions, OCTET Productions, and that's on Instagram. We are also on Facebook. I don't know if people still use Facebook, but then on top of that, we have communications at Octet Group, which is for any kind of press or interest, and then also info at Octet Group, and those emails are checked regularly. And anytime there's a request for any kind of concept or whatever, we have a department where development happens, and a communications department, a little bit of everything. So we definitely keep in contact, and we do respond.
They do respond, y'all.
If you don't follow us.
There you go. Yeah, so go ahead and follow them, y'all. Well, Bree and Chuck, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for all your talents and sharing them with us and our community and everything that you do for us to help us progress. And y'all make sure you check out this film on Thanksgiving with your family, your friends, and everybody else. And make sure y'all follow them and hit them up if you got them talents, because baby, they looking for you, okay?
Yes.
We'll talk to y'all soon.
Thank you.